Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today I'm going to explain the horror movie called Lava Lantula. Warning, there are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. Hollywood star Colton West had another big argument with famous director Darren, as their rocky relationship had become famous in the industry. Colton was really mad and drove away in his fancy sports car, not knowing something strange was about to happen. As Colton drove through the busy city streets, the ground suddenly shook, and the nearby Santa Monica Mountains started spewing out hot lava and rocks. People were panicking, and things were getting crazy. But in the middle of all this chaos, Colton saw something unbelievable. A huge spider made of fire burst out of a nearby car, making everyone run away in fear. With his heart racing, Colton knew he had to escape to survive. He quickly backed up his car, weaving through the stopped cars until he reached the open highway. He drove fast, avoiding falling stuff and passing shocked drivers. Back home, Colton told his wife Olivia about his terrifying encounter with giant spiders on the streets of Los Angeles. Olivia was shocked by his story and couldn't believe it. Without wasting any time, Colton grabbed a shotgun from their house and rushed to find their son, Wyatt. Earlier that day, Wyatt had left to go to a soccer match with his friends Jordan, Eli, and Travis, but their plans took an unexpected turn. While exploring the area, they came across a huge hole in the ground with thick black smoke rising from it. They were curious and went closer to see what was going on. What they saw next was unbelievable. Giant spiders on fire came out of the hole and started attacking them. The boys were terrified as the fiery spiders were relentless, burning their skin and melting their bones. They ran towards a nearby warehouse, hoping to find safety inside. Unfortunately, luck wasn't on their side. Eli couldn't keep up with the others and was killed by the fiery spiders. The rest watched in horror as he suffered a gruesome death. With every passing moment, their lives were in danger, and they prayed for someone to rescue them from the fire that was spreading. Colton's troubles continued as he drove through the chaotic streets of L.A. He accidentally drove his car into a hole in the ground that was spewing hot rocks and lava, causing serious damage to his vehicle. But he didn't give up. He got out of the wrecked car and kept going, looking for safety in the midst of the destruction. He came across a stranded tour bus filled with scared passengers, stuck in the chaotic landscape. Colton had an idea and convinced the hesitant driver to let him take charge. He took control of the bus and drove it away from the dangerous hole, taking the passengers to a safer place on the open road, but danger was still all around. Suddenly, a huge tarantula jumped onto the speeding bus, threatening to bring Colton and the passengers down. Colton quickly slammed on the brakes, throwing the eight-legged creature off the bus. He turned the big bus around and crushed the spider under its wheels. However, this close call showed how much trouble the underground eruption had caused. The spider's deadly venom started eating away at the bus's strong metal shell, making it unsafe to travel in. Colton realized they had to stop quickly and told everyone to get out of the bus to keep them safe. More problems came their way one after another. Olivia, Colton's wife, found herself trapped in their home by a spider. She didn't give up and bravely fought back, firing a well-aimed shot to protect herself. After narrowly escaping danger multiple times, Colton caught a ride with his old friend Pirate Jack, a fearless stuntman. They were driving through the chaotic streets of Los Angeles, but their journey hit a snag when Jack's car got a flat tire from a dangerous lava crack in the road. As they were trying to fix the flat tire, a horde of hungry spiders suddenly came out of nearby holes in the ground and attacked them. They had to run for safety from these eight-legged creatures, and things got even crazier. They ended up finding shelter in a run-down museum where they met a mysterious person dressed strangely. He turned out to be a famous spider expert who was studying the connection between the spiders and the earthquakes in the city. After listening to what the expert had to say, Colton and his group learned that these scary spiders had been trapped deep underground in hot lava for a very long time. Their existence was a big threat because they could cause a lot of destruction. To make things worse, these spiders had a leader, a tough female spider in charge. Colton and his group figured out that if they could defeat this leader, they might be able to stop all the other spiders. With a new sense of purpose and bravery, Colton teamed up with this unusual group of friends. They were ready for their most dangerous adventure yet, ready to face the spiders and save the city. As the teenagers desperately looked for a safe place in the chaos of Los Angeles, they found what seemed to be a secure warehouse in the ruined city. They thought they could take a break there, but their relief was short-lived. Fate had more trouble in store for them. A sneaky spider managed to get inside the warehouse through a dirty window crack and tried to attack them. Chaos erupted as the spider went for its unsuspecting victims. Wyatt, who was always brave during crises, grabbed a nearby fire extinguisher and tried to stop it. During the chaos, Jordan, who was still recovering from earlier problems, had a seizure and tragically died. But that wasn't the end of it. Something strange happened. Lots of tiny spiders came out of Jordan's body, ready to cause more terror. Travis, who was trying to help his friends, accidentally got burned badly. The little spiders attacked him, turning him into charred remains right before their eyes. With his friends in terrible danger, Wyatt knew they had to act fast. Wyatt climbed to the roof of the warehouse to try to get help. Miraculously, he got a weak cell phone signal and sent a text message to Colton, who was tough and determined. But even with this glimmer of hope, more trouble was on the way. Olivia, who was in a military convoy, got ambushed by the spiders, and her armored vehicle couldn't protect her. She had to do whatever she could to survive, watching as the bloodthirsty spiders spewed flames all around her. Meanwhile, the spiders break into the museum. Jack is killed, but Colton manages to escape. Olivia finds Colton and they drive off to rescue Wyatt. Wyatt climbs off the roof of the warehouse and is attacked by a spider. Olivia and Colton arrive and run over the spider with the army truck. Colton realizes that liquid nitrogen can be used to fight the spiders. They all go to the special effects store, where Colton finds his colleagues from the film set. Colton makes a plan to kill the queen spider with a liquid nitrogen bomb made using items from the special effects store. He leaves with his film crew to drop the bombs into the queen's underground chamber. They plant the bombs around the chamber and detonate them. Many spiders come out of sinkholes to the surface. The film crew shoots them all down. Then the giant queen spider comes to the surface. Colton uses a jetpack from the film set and flies off a building towards the queen spider. He drops a nitrogen bomb into the spider's mouth, killing it and saving the city.